It's like somebody calling me to tell me a joke, but I'm really low and broken. I
Yeah.
may laugh again, but it's not going to be full because I need to be healed. I think what I offer has value. I think who I am has value. And I think once you give it this one title, you almost feel held hostage to it. And I can't believe in the gatekeepers, and I can't, and they not, and all it. And when people talk about gatekeepers, I be like, what side of the gate is God on?
This is James Rosseau, aka Trig, and let me welcome you to the Corling Solutions Show. Family, you know her well. Erica Campbell is a 6-time Grammy Award-winning gospel artist, but Love is one half of the duo, Mary Mary, and for her powerful solo career as well. She's also a nationally syndicated radio host of Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell, which I listen to quite often. She's an author, a TV personality, and First Lady of California Worship Center. This fall, she's bringing back the second year of Laugh, Cry, Heal, and we want to talk all about it. Erica Campbell, welcome to Holy Culture Radio.
Hey, and thank you for that amazing introduction. I feel like I'm pretty big time according to what you just said.
Hey, God's people, people that are working to serve
Amen.
God's people, absolutely. You are big time. Come on now.
Let's go. Let's
Come
go.
on
Thank you
now.
so much.
Absolutely. Before we jump into Laugh, Cry, Heal, what's one thing you think you can share with my audience that most people don't know about Erica Campbell? That maybe even some of your closest folks would say, wow, I'm not sure I knew that
Mm,
about Erica.
let's see. What's something people don't know? So, see, I'm so transparent
I
and I
know.
I live out loud so much. What's something that they don't know? That I get nervous a lot.
Is that right?
Yeah, I
Perform
do.
before you perform?
Before anything, before Laugh Cry Heal, before I'm filming a movie in Atlanta, like so God always opens really great new doors, but there are
Mm,
things that I've like never done before.
right,
So I
right.
have to totally rely on him. Not that I'm not, I mean, with my music, but I've been doing it so long, you kind of get on autopilot.
Yeah.
But when God opens a new door for me, I'm always like, all right, thank you for opening the door, Lord. Am I equipped? Can I really handle this? You know what I mean? Will
Right.
this be good? And then my natural side, my ego says, you can't take a L. You
Mm,
have a standard. They're used to you winning. They're used to seeing you like this. So there's
yes.
always that struggle with me. So yeah, my emotions can drive me crazy if I let them.
But never shows.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
It never shows.
that.
But you know what? One of the things I love about that is your point of that surrender lets God show up and do what he does.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
We ask for new things, and we
Absolutely.
ask, give us new territory. But new territory means unknown, means I've never been here before, means I don't have my normal
That's right.
things that make me feel comfortable that I'm used to. And so you got to be careful when you're asking for new territory because he'll give it to you.
Shh, come on now. That's a message for somebody. Come on. Come on.
For sure.
So let's talk about Laugh Cry Heal. Why did you create it
Yes.
in the first place?
I created it because I was raised around women who were very happy about not crying. I was
Mm,
very proud to say, I'm not an emotional chick like that. I mean, if it's over, it's over. If it's done, it's done. If I lose it, I
mm,
lose it. I'll get it back. So very kind of, my guy friends always call me a tomboy. Um, Kurt calls me a tomboy all the time. But I really realized that there was a sensitivity that was needed,
mm,
and not just crying, not just venting, but healing,
yeah,
but laughter and healing, and the combination of the release. Like, you know how Black people are when we laugh, we fall all over the place.
that's right.
We forget everything. We just get to this full place of joy.
Yes.
And I believe that we need to spend more time in those kind of spaces, but we can't when we're not healed. It's
Mm,
like somebody calling me to tell me a joke, but I'm really low and broken. I
yeah,
may laugh again, but it's not going to be full because I need to be healed.
yeah.
And so I knew that if I needed it, there were some women like me. And so I took a chance. It was really great last year. Learned a lot about myself, about the event.
Mm,
Some trauma that I didn't know was trauma
mm,
that I
mm,
had just kind of adapted as this is just how it goes.
right.
And I figured if I needed that, I'm sure there are other women that need this space to heal. So I
Yeah,
wanted to curate something, not just for me, but for other people to literally laugh, cry, and heal.
that's good. How did it resonate? Last year was online and in person, right?
Yes, both.
And
Yes.
and how did it resonate with people?
It
What
was
would you hear?
great. It
Yeah.
was great. The rooms were packed. The guests were amazing. Um, Women came open and ready. They really did. And
Mm,
I think that because of my personality and my relationship with my audience, my fans, whatever you want to call them, I've always been honest about what I need, what I am, what I'm
yeah.
not, knowing knowing the difference between the two.
Right.
And so there's a bit of safety just coming in. Like, we know we can do this with Erica.
That's
And I
good.
was just really happy about that. And I wanted to,
Do it
do
again.
it again.
Yeah.
Do it
God
again.
opened that door. You conquered the first year. You said, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna get
Oh,
back up on that horse and do it again.
listen. And if I'm honest, probably in the last 3 months, I've it just personally kind of
Yeah.
tossed around the idea of not doing it. Just, it's so much to put on an event.
Yes.
It is.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
I
people
can come and
realize
I
how
have
much
what
it
I, oh
is.
my God,
Yes.
the rooms, the people, the venues, the selling tickets, the getting people, the merch, the ministry, the marriage of them all. You know what I mean? The business, the strategizing, the
Right.
partners. It's so, the
Absolutely.
phone calls that you get from people like, yeah, this is my book and my this, and I want to be on your platform. All of that is a
All of
lot.
that. Listen,
Yeah.
people, when you're doing things with humans, I'm gonna just stop right there.
Uh, the people gonna people.
People are going to be people, and even
Hmm.
even us as Christians, we all have to your point, norms, habits, the way we like to do
Yes.
things. And when you're trying to do things and organizing with 10, 15, 20 people, trying to make all that merge, right,
Yeah.
is a lot of work. And I don't think people realize, you as the drum major, so to speak, for this, what that requires and what it takes. And I'm sure you probably have people who are helping manage it, but a lot of people, I want to talk to Erica about
Yeah. I do. I have a great team. I have a great team, and they're always saying, Erica, let us do our job.
this.
Because I will
Absolutely.
take a phone call, and I
Right.
will take a lunch, and I will sit and talk to you. Because what's more important than the dollars and the deal is your heart.
Absolutely.
And so, everybody that is a part of Laugh Cry Heal this year, it is because of their heart. And I know that they have a heart for healing and help. So, do I have a bunch of superpower influencers with millions of followers? No. But I have people with passion and purpose and
That's good.
intentionality as it relates to healing and helping women.
That's so
Because this is
good.
not about me. Like, I'm cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm good.
Absolutely.
So I'm not doing it to build because I need to be more famous at all. I
Right.
really want to help people.
Help people. Absolutely. Now the first one's coming up, if I got this right, October 3rd in Birmingham.
Yes,
I
October
mean,
3rd
it's
and
right around the
4th.
corner.
Right.
And it's right before Doves Week, which I know you're gonna be at the Doves. Maybe. Okay.
Uh huh.
So
I was supposed to perform, then I didn't hear anything about the performance,
okay.
and then so I listen.
Yeah,
I pick up the phone when you call, but if you don't, I'll take that too.
I got you. And I'll come back to this later, but one of the things I want to talk about too is what you maybe had to give up in order to do this again, because I know there's a lot of demand for your time. And
Yeah.
so I'm always, one of the things I love to talk about is, we're making priority choices all day, whether it's
Hmm.
intentional or not. And so I want to come back to that. But first, let's talk about Birmingham, October 3rd,
Yes.
4th. You've got Dr. Tara Jenkins, Dr. Sarita Lyons, Love McPherson, Brittany Phillips, Sybil Amudi, hope I'm saying that right, Gugu
Yes.
Atkins, Lena Bird Miles, and Pastor Adrienne Lindsay.
Yes.
Just talk about how you've designed this lineup, starting with Alabama.
Starting with Alabama. So I definitely wanted Dr. Love McPherson and Dr. Sarita Lyons because they're so intelligent and so
Mm,
tuned into pain and purpose and that mix in marriage, what it takes to really heal. So a lot of people will give you the sugar, but they won't give you the bitter that you need as
mm,
well. You know what I mean? They'll
mm.
give you the sweet things. They'll give you, he's going to make a way. They'll tell
Right,
you it's going to turn around in 3 days. It's going to tell you, set your boundaries and boss up, but it's not going to say be vulnerable and apologize.
right,
It's not
right.
going to say that wasn't their responsibility and you've been allowing them to carry a weight that was never theirs. So I
Mhm.
brought people who are honest, have a heart for God, can bring
Mm.
interpretation and understanding, and then just a bunch of women that care about women. Literally,
Yeah,
their goal, their what they do is uplift, encourage, instruct, guide, guard, all those things. So
yeah.
everybody has that heart. I did not want to have people where their brand was a priority. Like, I don't even
Mm,
really use it. When I talk about me, I
mm.
don't say my brand over and over again. I don't
Yeah,
have to. You know what I mean? I think what I offer has value. I think who I am has value, and I think once you give it this one title, you almost feel held hostage to it. And
yeah,
so, like again, I know who I am and I know who I'm not. So I know who I needed to bring, who fills these spaces and places that will help me have these conversations. Um, And so I'm super excited about the worship center and, Bishop Van and Ty Moody, First Lady Moody. Just excited about them. They're great people and we're great friends even before they allowed me to come to their church.
Hmm.
And so I'm just excited about this area. Plus, I don't go to Birmingham a lot. It's not one of my main markets. And
Gotcha.
so it's not like everybody knows I'm coming. So I need y'all to spread the word.
Right.
I'm super excited about going just because people don't usually they go to Atlanta, like last time I went to Atlanta, I was in LA.
Right.
This time I wanted to go some different places, Phoenix and Chicago, mix it up a little bit because everybody needs ministry.
Everybody needs it. Absolutely.
Hmm.
And so for the October 3rd and 4th, just to hit this real quick, are tickets
Yes.
still available? Because I know it's only a couple weeks
Yes.
away. Okay.
Tickets are still available. You can still get your tickets. We're still doing group sales. Last weekend we lowered the prices a little bit because I know, people are having a hard time. I really need people in the building because this is going to bless and change your life. We're giving tools.
Yeah.
We don't just have pom poms. We're going to have some pens
Yeah.
to write down, some notes to grow, to learn, to really have things to apply to your life. So yes, join me in Birmingham, Alabama, at the Worship Center, October 3rd and 4th.
And then you head to Phoenix, Arizona, October 24th, 25th.
I do.
Some different speakers, some of the same and some different. Love McPherson, Jor L. Quinn, Lena Bird Miles, Dr. Sarita Lyons, Gugu Atkins, Sybil Amudi, and Brittany Phillips. And so
Yes.
some of the same. So who was added? Jor L. Quinn is a new name.
Yeah,
Uh,
Jarrell.
Jarrell. Okay,
And
thank
Jarrell
you.
is a guy, and so I love having masculine energy, especially when it's a bunch of
Mm,
women in the room. Y'all ask different questions, y'all have a different perspective, and so I think
indeed.
that it is important to have the value of our men present in the room. And Jarrell's
Yeah.
super talented and can sing, and he's taking a break from singing with Charlie Wilson. So I'm like, please, thank you,
Mm,
Jarrell. I need you in this room. Good friend of mine, so I'm happy to have him there with me.
excellent. And then you go to Chi-Town, October
I
31st
do.
and November 1st. And I think everyone on that
Everyone's
one
there.
has already been spoken to. Yeah, everyone's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's there.
yeah.
Super excited about it. Again, another place that I don't go often. I'm always in
Mm,
New York. I'm always in Philly, and Baltimore, and all those places. And I'm grateful. Atlanta, always there. But I needed to touch some other cities and some other places, and you know,
yeah,
just get in there and help people as much as I can.
that's so good. One of the quotes I wrote down that you said was, "We're not hiding the pain. We're meeting it with laughter, with truth, and with healing." What does that mean to you in practice? Like, what does that look like in the room, and what does that look like after people leave the room?
Yeah. So it means being honest about the ugly.
Yeah.
It means not dismissing the messes, but handling them with care.
Mm,
So I grew up in a generation where they would just say, honey, you just pray anyway. You'll be all right. They didn't dig they didn't dig in. They didn't pull back the layers of why it happened,
right.
how it happened. They didn't say things like God saw it, but he didn't ordain that for you because
Mm,
he allows us to make choices. And I think where we get stuck a lot of times is other people's choices. Why did this happen to me? Why did I have this situation or that situation? But when we realize that God is here even with those situations, he's literally in it with us. That's why you're still here today.
yeah.
That's why you didn't lose your mind because he was with you in the situation. And was that his design for you? No, but neither is it for you when you sin. That's not his design either.
Absolutely.
So we're real honest about I could be mad at your sin and ask God, why did you let them do that? Well, why did he let me? You know what I mean? Why did he allow me to come back and repent? Why did he
Absolutely.
allow me to come back and be redeemed? And so just a lot of
That's
layers.
so
What I
good.
loved last time is the Q&A gave real answers. And
Mm,
what we do with certain questions, put the phones down because we want them to feel safe.
mm,
Part of the VIP night is just so we can just kind of feel safe. Get rid of the thing. Oh, it's Erica Campbell. I'm meeting her for the first time. Let's get that out of the way.
yeah.
Now let's get real. Let's get
Mm.
vulnerable and
I
let's get
love that.
honest. You know what I mean? So they see you for the first time,
Right,
scream, do
right,
all the
right,
things, tell me the
right.
stories, tell me
Take
did you
some
praise dance
pictures.
to
Right.
shackles? Let's take 4, 5 pictures.
Yeah.
And so now let's dig in.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm your homegirl now. We here
Right.
now. And so, when you feel like you're among friends,
Right.
there's a layer that you can peel back and be honest.
I love that. So, are you intentional about busting through that piece really quick and getting over
Uh,
the celebrity and being able to just be with them?
Yes, we got a whole night Friday night if you get the
Got it.
VIP experience. But if you
Okay.
just come on, if you already know me and we already cool, then
Right.
most of them is coming Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm super excited. Last time I didn't realize women would fly, and I don't know why I didn't. I
Mm,
thought everybody in Atlanta would just be from Atlanta, but they were like,
got it.
"Oh, we're from Chicago. We came from New York." It was just phenomenal, which let me know, Erica, this is bigger than just this city. God is doing something with this.
Yeah.
And so that's part of what I learned, why I knew I had to do it again this year.
How many people can come to that Friday night piece, the VIP experience?
Friday night, I think the church seats like 800.
Okay.
It's a pretty big space. It's a pretty big space.
Got it. Okay.
So we are open. Get your tickets, be in the building.
Yeah.
At either one. And then there's kind of a bonus Laugh Cry Heal event that people don't really, I don't think they're really recognizing. So Mary is celebrating 25 years, and we're going to be on the
Oh,
time.
love
Yes,
that.
we're going to be on the Tom Joyner cruise. And so on the
Nice.
Tom Joyner
Nice.
cruise, we're going to do the sister edition of Laugh Cry Heal with
Gotcha.
me, my sister Gugu, who has been with us this whole journey,
Mm-hmm.
whether styling or singing background or just being a sister, a supportive sister. Just talk about what it means to heal
Oh, that's so
from a
good.
sister perspective,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of families, they not cool,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So I'm happy about Laugh Cry Heal on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage.
That's so good. You know what? When I listen to you talk about this, one of the things I couldn't help but think about is that, over recent years, as a black male who grew up in like North Philadelphia, right? To your point, we weren't taught to deal with our emotions or things like that. Like, you man, just tough it out, right? Do some push-ups,
Right,
as Bernie Mac used to say. Man, get over there, and do some push-ups.
right.
And now it's become at least open for us to talk about, and you hear people saying, I may be going to therapy and so on and so forth. But the other thing that strikes me is, even in some of the younger generations, not to overgeneralize, there's a difference between going for preventative care with your doctor and dentist or waiting till something happens.
Yes,
So a lot of
absolutely.
times what we're talking about is something's happened and we're down to go get the repair. What you're
Yes,
talking about is preventative maintenance. What you're talking about is the reality that, just like you would take your car for every 3,000 miles to get the oil change, like, you need to maintain yourself. You need
yeah,
to maintain your
absolutely.
mental state. You need to maintain your emotional state. And what I'm inviting you to is a check-in, so you can look at what is really happening inside yourself, so you won't get to the breaking point and need repair.
Yes. Why am I stiff in church?
Yeah.
Why can't God be blessing everybody and I don't get it? What's holding me
Mm,
down? What's sitting in my lap? How much cynicism am I carrying? Because that was my story. Like,
wow.
I was you know, as joy filled and optimistic as I am. I also had this
Mm,
little slither of cynicism when it didn't go
mm,
right. And I'd be like, well, I mean, I ain't leaving God, but oh well, I guess, it is what it is. What can I do? Just no hope. Just,
yeah.
you know what I mean? You can't change people, whatever.
Yep.
But I'm still functioning.
Yeah.
But there was a sense of hopelessness inside me. And I know that a lot of people come to church with that. I know a lot of people
Absolutely.
hear the preacher and everything that they say, they give themselves a reason not to believe it or why it's not for them.
Right.
You need to be healed. That's trauma sitting in your soul and you've gotten used to it. And you just think, oh, I'm just, I just don't get moved by stuff. He didn't create you that way. He didn't
That's right.
create one person not to laugh or cry
Mm,
or
mm,
he did not create you that way. Life did that to you. That's
yeah.
not God's design, but it is our job to heal. He is the healer, but listen, the Bible tells you if you got an alt with your brother, put down your sacrifice, put
Right.
down your praise, leave the altar and go get it right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Go get it
sometimes,
right.
okay, you've been praying for hours. Go talk to who you need to talk to.
Mm,
Go apologize. Go repent. Go release that person. I used to do something called Worship at the Water with my church, where we would go and we would write down the problems, the pain, the situation, what we're released,
mm,
and literally put it in the fire pit and worship
mm,
and praise because He's a consuming fire.
yeah.
Consume all of that and
Yeah.
heal me. I
Yeah.
release it to you. It's like somebody trying to snatch something out of your hand. We treat our pain like a pet.
Mm,
You know what I mean? We go back
mm,
to it. The people that you used to talk to your problems about, you call them
yes.
and you pick up where you left off. Yes, so and so did, and so and so, and I can't believe in the gatekeepers, and I can't, and they not, and all it. And when people talk about gatekeepers, I be like, what side of the gate is God on?
Oof.
Because far as I know, He on my side.
Oof.
So I don't care who's at the gate. If I'm
Oof.
anointed, called, and it's my time, I don't believe in gatekeepers.
Listen, when you come to Philly, you need to come here so we can do it live. Okay. You just need to come.
Ah!
We talking. You talking.
Yeah,
Because that
yeah,
whole thing of what God, when we say things like what God has for me is for me,
yeah.
we have to put it into practice, right? When
You
He
have to, if
closes
He
the
gives you
door,
the ground, you have to work the ground. You have to
you
till
got to
the
work the
ground.
ground. Faith and action. Come on, people.
Absolutely.
Faith and
Absolutely.
action. Listen, you need to come through. All right, listen, people, I want y'all to make sure you visit one of these cities: Birmingham, Alabama, October 3rd or 4th, 3rd and 4th. The VIP experience on the 3rd, full thing on the 4th. Phoenix, Arizona, October 24th and 25th. And Chicago, Chi-Town, October 31st and November 1st. And if you want to, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, Erica, but if you want to go ahead and get your tickets now, go to loveerica.com
Correct.
/laugh, cry, heal.
Correct. We're also on Eventbrite. If you want to do that too, you can get them there. I would love to see you in the building. I believe it's going to be a life-changing experience. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Y'all get there and meet Erica Campbell. Get over her celebrity and then get involved with your sister. Blessings, y'all.
Yeah.